So how cool is this? Playing Tobacco Road on GSPro with my OG SkyTrak here. Hole number 3, I think it is. Par 3. Hit my shot. Right there to the center of the green. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now, instead of auto putt, I can go for birdie. No auto putt, because I'm hooked up to the Right Edge Putt Tracker stick here. Line it up. Looks like a little left to right break there. 7 feet, pretty flat. Come up here in the Putt Tracker stick. So I missed the birdie. Anyway, so how cool is that? No more auto putt. No more hooking up wires. No more calibration, but you actually get accurate putting on your GSPro rounds. SkyTrak. I'm going to show you how I did it. Hi there, I'm Brandon from Right Edge Golf, and I'm doing this video here today in our test simulator setup. I'm really excited about a couple things I'm going to show in the video. One thing we kind of teased in the opening, that's using the Right Edge Putt Tracker for putting in your simulated rounds of golf. So I'm going to show you that, and I'm also going to show you a cool new connector, for lack of a better term, that works with various launch monitors and various simulator programs, and how you can integrate everything together. Use a bunch of different launch monitors, Right Edge Putt Tracker, some other things, with a few different simulator software packages. Now I don't know about you guys, but to me, playing golf in the simulator without putting isn't really golf. It's not even really simulated golf. It feels more like playing an old Wii game. Putting accounts for about half of your score. So if you're not doing putting, you're not really playing golf. You're not even playing simulated golf. And I get why we haven't. We've kind of accepted not having putting in our home simulator golf. Launch monitors are notoriously terrible at picking up putts, and so it's almost worthless. And the main alternative out there, webcam putting, is something that is a whole project in and of itself. Picking out the right webcam, running wires, getting it set up precisely. You got lighting concerns. Depending on your lighting, you might have to use special bright colored balls. It's just not worth it for a lot of us. But that's a thing of the past with the Right Edge Putt Tracker. And if you don't know what a Right Edge Putt Tracker is, let me tell you briefly. Here is the original Right Edge Putt Tracker. It's basically, not basically, it is a launch monitor, but specially designed for putting. So you have your launch monitor like my SkyTrak there, the launch monitor for shots, and the Putt Tracker is the exact same thing, a launch monitor, but specially designed for putts. The Right Edge Putt Tracker here, after initial setup, it's wireless, super portable. There's no calibrations you need to do. You can use your same golf balls that you use on the course, your same putter, everything. The original here comes with a integrated putting surface, so you can really use it anywhere. You can use it in your office. your living room, your bathroom, anywhere. It's super portable, and it always has an integrated surface, so you can putt on it anywhere. And then we have, and this is what I'm using here today, our Putt Tracker stick, which is basically the same thing without the integrated putting surface. And this is designed, it's made for people who have home setups, home sim setups already, like we have here, where we already have a putting surface. We don't need that integrated putting surface on the original Putt Tracker, so we have a Putt Tracker stick. It's a little more compact, but it works the exact same way. Set the ball in front of the device and you putt it. The device picks up, detects the ball going by, sends that ball data to the software application, and it simulates the rollout on whatever green speed, excuse me, whatever green speed and slope, etc., that you've chosen. So now we have super accurate launch monitors, and we have super accurate putting launch monitors, and let's integrate them together to play a full round of golf. In this case, on GSPro. Now, what we did in the opening scene here in this video, I'm going to basically do the same thing. I'm going to hit a shot off my OG SkyTrak, and then transition over to putting. But I'm going to go a little slower and explain it all. So everything right now, the OG SkyTrak and the Putt Tracker the Putt Tracker is connected wireless. I have my SkyTrak connected with the USB because I just find it to be more reliable that way. So right now I have it here. I have a 82-yard shot to get on the green. So so the way this works is they're both hooked up and they're both active. And just like if you're playing around a golf, I'm out here 82 yards away from the green. If I want to putt, I can putt. So they're both active. You can, whichever one you want to do. 82 yards out, I'm not going to putt. I'm going to hit a shot. So hopefully get the ball on the green here. But since I want to hit a shot, I'm going to go in front of the SkyTrak. All right. Now I'm on the green. Both devices remain connected. I don't have to do anything with the software. I don't have to switch over to putting or anything like that. But now, since I no longer want to hit a putt, I no longer want to hit a shot. I want to strike a putt. So I just take my ball and I move over here to the Right Edge Putt Tracker. Now, in this case, I have a pretty straight putt, but if I had some break, if I needed to play some break, I could just line this up and I could play some break off of the Putt Tracker. A straight putt is just straight down the baffle, the front of the Putt Tracker. This looks like it has a very slight right to left break. So I'm going to play a slight right to left break here, right off the Putt Tracker. And I got 21 feet, looks pretty flat. And got it to about 8 inches, and anything inside, I think 1 foot, is set to gimme. So yeah, so that's all it took. And now we're on the next hole. It's a stroke, so I'm gonna move over, and it's a shot, so I'm gonna move over and play off the SkyTrak. Since we're just here in my little test simulator, can't really hit driver, but But yeah, that's all it is. Super simple to hook up. Like I said, there's no webcam putting, cameras to mount, or wires to run, or calibrations, getting everything just right. It's comes pre-calibrated. You just push the button, turn it on, and start putting in front of it. Almost, it's actually more simple than the SkyTrak to get working. So that's how it works out here. Now let me show you how to set it up on the computer software side. There's a few different ways we can do it. What I'm going to show you here today is with the newest and I think best by far connector, for lack of a better term. um, it was released just a few weeks ago, called Relay. I'm going to show you how to get that working. It's really exciting what that brings to the table in the home sim setup for a lot of people. So let's do that now. I'm going to move this. I'm going to go over to the computer. I'm going to switch this video over to my computer screen. I'm going to show you how all that got set up. Okay, so here we are on the computer. And before we started recording the computer here, I thought it'd be best to show you the whole setup from a fresh install. So I'm going to assume that you already have your SkyTrak software installed, your Right Edge Putt Tracker software installed, and GSPro already installed. If you don't, you just go to SkyTrak, SkyTrakGolf.com, I think it is, RightEdgePutting.com. The download pages, just grab those software applications, install them, and everything's just the default setup for each of them. And besides those applications that you already have installed, for the full SkyTrak Right Edge Putt Tracker GS Pro integration I'm showing you here in this video, there are two other applications you'll need to download and install. Those applications are the new Relay connector that I was telling you about, and you'll also need our Right Edge Putt Tracker GS Pro connector. Again, I'll put all the links. All the links should be in the description. So let's get and install the Putt Tracker GS Pro connector first. Let's go to rightedgeputting.com, downloads page, and scroll down into other downloads here. You find the Right Edge GS Pro connector, the MSI installer. Click on that, into the downloads folder. And we'll just install it from the browser. And you can keep all the defaults here, nothing special. Okay, that's installed. Should have dropped an icon on the desktop here. There we go, Right Edge GS Pro connector. This is what it looks like. Only thing to note here is the port 920 for the relay service. I'll come back to that in a minute. But that's up and running, and we can close it for now. And the other application we're going to download is Relay. This is the download link for Relay. Loaded. Install. Keep this is kind of important, keep this in the default C / relay as your installation directory. Now, which launch monitors? For me, just SkyTrak. I guess you would, any of these that would apply to you, you would click. My default will be the only one I'm setting up here. And by the way, we're working to get, we're going to have a Right Edge Putt Tracker as one of the simulators in here also, but for now, it's not in there, so we're using the connector. Which simulator outputs do you use? I'm just using GSPro. I guess if you're using any of these other ones, you would click those as well. Leave this checked. Looks good. And install. So you just tell it that you're using SkyTrak and GSPro. Setup was complete. Relay was installed, and the selected integrations are ready. SkyTrak is ready. That's all good to go. I don't know why I got this message before. GSPro selected. Install detection is optional. Configure simulator, host, port, and relay if needed. That's fine. Just click. We'll go ahead and launch relay. Click finish. And here's relay. Now here's the only unique thing you have to do for this setup. Everything else is pretty much using the installing the software and using the default settings. The one thing we do need to change, click on this little gear down here for the settings. Scroll to the bottom here, the simulator connection. And remember when we opened the Right Edge GSPro connector, I said take note of that port number 920. So we're going to change this port from 921 to 920 and save. And that should be it. I'm going to close this now. Okay, so that's it for software installations. It's that simple, software installations and configurations. On that note, a reminder that the vendor software for the launch monitors, the SkyTrak and the Putt Tracker, must be installed. The software doesn't have to be running. In fact, it's better if it's not running, but it does have to be installed on your machine. So I'm making the assumption that you have the SkyTrak software installed and the Putt Tracker software installed. So now let's start it up. You can start things up in a different order, and it will probably work. But the order I'm going to show you here is the most fail-safe order. If something doesn't seem to be working, and you start it up in a different order, shut everything down, and start up in the order I'm about to show you here. Like I said, most orders, the order shouldn't matter too much, but you shouldn't go wrong with the order that I'm about to show you here. GSPro. Start that up first. Now, for the sake of demonstrating here how this all works, I'm going to put GSPro in a window rather than unwindowed. like I said, I'm gonna make that windowed so we can see it. As GSPro is starting, it should fire up the Open Connect window. There's the Open API. So now GSPro is ready. I'm going to minimize it. This here. And next, physically turn on your devices, the SkyTrak and the Putt Tracker. So I'm going to check. I'm going to do that now. Okay, they're both on now. Next, we'll start up the Right Edge GSPro connector. We'll connect to GSPro. You see this turn green. These are now connected. And we're now connected to the Putt Tracker. It should be all we have to do. The relay service, the Right Edge Putt Tracker connector relay service started up. It's active. And lastly, we will fire up relay. Okay, minimize that now. And once relay starts up, I think the second time it will automatically connect, but the first time choose OG for the, well, if you have a SkyTrak Plus, I guess leave that SkyTrak Plus, but I have an OG, so switch that to OG, click search. It's going to find my device. There we go, it's connecting. And once it completes its connection here, it's going to then connect to GSPro. There we go. And relay is all ready. So lastly, note technically here, relay, it didn't connect directly to the simulator, GSPro. It actually connected to the Right Edge GSPro connector. The Right Edge GSPro connector will forward all of relay's messages to GSPro, and will forward all of GSPro's messages back to relay. So relay thinks it's connected to GSPro. And for all intents and purposes, it really is. So anyway, that's it. And now just minimize that and we can start playing. And so that's it. Now we play. Except now we get to play the whole game of golf. Do you have any questions about anything we went over on this video? I tried to be real detailed, so it was super easy for you guys, and hopefully there's not many questions, but if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. I'll be happy to help any way I can. thanks for watching, and putt well.